Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dreamers and doers, today I want to talk about something very special, something powerful, something that you may not even realize is happening in your life right now. It's the moment when God is about to give you something big. Yes, big, not medium, not small, not leftovers, not see you next time gifts. I'm talking about the premium package from heaven, the first class upgrade of your life. But here's the funny part. Before God gives you something big, He doesn't send a DHL package to your door with a note saying, hey, check your porch tomorrow at 3 p.m. No. When God is about to give you something big, your life starts looking like a mess. You know what I mean? Everything goes upside down. You apply for a job, rejected. You try to start a business, bank account is laughing at you. You fall in love, that person falls in love with someone else. You see, many people think when life is hard, God is punishing them. No. Sometimes God is not punishing you. He's preparing you. Big difference. Let me tell you a story. There was a farmer. One day he planted seeds and prayed for rain. But instead of rain, there was heat. The sun burned his crops. His neighbors laughed at him. His cows looked depressed. He said, God, what are you doing? I asked for a blessing. You sent me a frying pan. But what he didn't know is that God was preparing the soil. A few weeks later, a gentle rain came. Not too much, just enough. His crops grew, bigger than ever. He became the biggest supplier of maize in his region. Now his cows were smiling, and the neighbors, they were asking for a loan. Listen to me. When life gets hot, don't give up. God might just be baking your breakthrough. When I started Alibaba, I went to 30 investors. 30! Not 3, not 13. 30. All of them said no. One of them even said, Jack, your idea is interesting for a science fiction movie. I said, thank you, but I'm not writing a movie. I'm building a company. You see, when people reject you, when doors close in your face, don't cry like a baby who lost his lollipop. Wipe your face, stand up, and keep walking. Because delay is not denial. God doesn't say no. He says not yet. He says, I have something better. But first I want to make sure your character can carry your calling. You want a big blessing? Great. Can you handle the pressure that comes with it? You want a 6-figure business? Wonderful. Can you manage your emotions when the profit is 0 for 3 months? You want a happy marriage? Beautiful. Can you stop texting your ex at midnight? Big things come with big responsibilities. So before God gives you something big, He checks your maturity. He checks your mindset. He checks your heart. Let's talk about the awkward season. You know this season. It's when you feel like God forgot your address. You pray, nothing happens. You fast, you lose weight, but not your problems. You smile in public, cry in the bathroom. You motivate others, but your own life is full of confusion. Let me tell you something. That season, that's the one where God is building you in silence. Do you know that most of the time babies grow in the dark? Inside the womb, nobody claps, nobody says, oh wow, the baby just grew eyelashes. No, the baby grows in secret, and when the time is right, everyone sees the glory. So when you're in a silent, dark, uncomfortable place, don't panic, don't assume it's over. Maybe, just maybe, you are being reborn. Let me be honest, sometimes before God gives you something big, He lets you look ridiculous. You'll start a business and your friends will say, so now you think you're Elon Musk? You'll post motivational quotes and your cousin will text you, please rest. You'll start working out and your auntie will ask, so now you are a model? Let them laugh, because every great story starts with a season of mockery. People laugh until they see the results. Even when I started Alibaba, people said, you? English teacher? Internet company? Haha, Jack, go sleep. Now they say, Jack, can you mentor my son? Listen, if they laugh, let them laugh. Don't try to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding your journey. God has a secret way of turning humiliation into elevation. Before every testimony, there is a test. No shortcut. Think about David in the Bible. Before he became a king, he was a shepherd, just taking care of sheep. Then God gave him a challenge. Not a throne, a challenge. A big one, Goliath. And the funny part, he didn't even go looking for the giant. He went to deliver lunch. He was a delivery boy. Uber Eats of the Old Testament. But when he showed up, he saw a problem, and he had a choice, run away or step up. When God is about to give you something big, He gives you something scary, something that makes you shake, but also makes you grow. Don't run from the giant. God didn't bring you this far to make you run. He brought you here to make you rise. Now here's the part most people don't understand. Your blessing already exists. Yes, God is not in heaven inventing new miracles. He already created your success, your breakthrough, your destiny. It has a birth certificate, a name, a time, a place. But He's waiting for you to grow into the person who can receive it. If you give a 5-year-old a Ferrari, that's not a blessing. That's an accident waiting to happen. So maybe you're asking, where is my breakthrough? God is asking, where is your growth? Stop blaming God for the delay. Start preparing for the delivery. Because when He gives you something big, He also gives you the tools to handle it. Some people say, Jack, I will thank God when He blesses me. No, you got it backwards. You thank God before the blessing. That's called faith. Even when it hurts. Even when you're tired. Even when your business makes 0 profit. Even when your video gets 2 views and one of them is your mother. Still say thank you. Because gratitude is the signal that tells heaven, I'm ready. God doesn't promote complainers. He promotes appreciators. The more you complain, the longer the delay. The more you thank, the faster the miracle. Let me give you some practical advice. While you're waiting for the big thing from God, don't just sit and eat popcorn. Do something. Learn a skill. Read books. Network with people who have better Wi-Fi and better mindset. Save money. Yes, stop betting on Aviator. Develop discipline. Wake up early. No, not at 11:30 a.m. Prepare as if the blessing is arriving tomorrow. Imagine you're going on a date with your destiny. Would you show up wearing pajamas? No. You'll prepare, look good, and show up with confidence. Treat your life like something valuable is coming, because it is. Let me warn you, when God finally says now is the time, the shift happens suddenly. One phone call, one connection, one video goes viral, one investor says yes, one customer becomes 1,000. Boom. But here's the truth. It only looks sudden to the world. To you, it feels like 10 years of pain, tears, learning, and praying. But don't worry. When God rewards you, He pays with interest. All those nights you cried, compensated. All those insults you took, converted to honor. God does not waste your pain. He recycles it into power. Let me leave you with some advice, my friends. Don't give up because life is hard. Great things are never built in comfort zones. Don't compare your journey. God is not giving you leftovers. He is giving you something tailor-made. Be patient, but be productive. Pray, but also plan. Dream big, but also work big. And finally, remember this. If your life feels strange, confusing, painful, or lonely right now, congratulations. You are in the delivery room. Something big is coming. So don't leave. Don't run. Don't complain. Don't quit. God is about to give you something big. And when He does, you'll look back and say, now I understand the delay. It was all part of the design. Thank you very much, my friends. Keep believing, keep working, keep laughing, even when it hurts. Because the best days of your life are not behind you. They are ahead of you. God bless you.